Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Scott Casey Gale. I am the owner, the chairman, the creator, the founding father of the most passionate, the most relevant, passionate, undisputed Western YouTube group of all time, the National Western Shooters. And today I'm gonna give you my NXT the Go Home Show revealed to NXT Takeover Booking 4, which is this Saturday on the MWS Network for $9.99, and it's free to new subscribers. Okay, let's begin with the show, the reveal. Shall we? The commentators for the show were Mo Ronaldo, Percy Watson, and Nigel McGuinness. Okay, they started with in memory of Jim the Anvil Neidhart graphic and sign open before a recap of the chaos from the end of last week's episode. Mo Ronaldo once down the change it made to take over NXT's main event. Street Profits defeated the mighty via pinfall with a roll up by Montez Ford on Shane Thorne. Nick Miller and Montez Ford start us off, and the Aussie quickly overpowers Ford and shoves him to the mighty's corner to bring in Shane Ford. Montez slips out of a back body drop, and Angelo Dawkins tags himself in. They both hit their opponents with tandem moves, but when it's Dawkins and Ford, a lariat to the back of Angelo's head sends him into the turnbuckles and puts the heels in control. They maintain control by occasionally distracting the referee and employing dirty tricks. Miller gets a near fall for nice spine buster. Ford misses a charge, and Angelo kicks him into his partner, allowing him to finally reach his corner and bring Ford in hot. He cleans house, but Thorne fires back. They go to rope covers, and after Shane tries to steal a win with a handful of tights, Montez gives us a good as he got. Ronaldo, no, Nigel McGuinness, the person who wants to discuss tonight's show as we see women's champ Shayna Baszler coaching Alaya and Gorilla before her match with the Wester Baszler with defending her title against Saturday. I thought this is a good way to start the show. I really enjoyed it. I like the Street Profits. I think it's time that the Street Profits become NXT Tag Team Champions. It's definitely their time. And then, Undisputed Era chilling in the spot backstage. Roderick Strong can't believe he and Kyle Wadley have to face Mustache Martin again in Brooklyn. Kyle mocks Trent Seven for saying he's 100%, and the faction decides that he's 100%. They must be 1,000%. Strong and Bobby Fish mock Seven and Tyler Bate, and War Raiders for saying they'll beat whoever wins a takeover. Adam Cole, baby! Remarks it's been a year since they debuted, and this weekend they'll show Ricochet and everyone else that this is their era and that he is undisputed. And then Kairi Sane defeated Alia by submission with the anchor. Shayna joins the commentary team as the Wrestlers lock up. Alia disrespectfully pushes Sane into the middle of the ring, and when Kairi eyes the champ, Alia attacks her from behind. That doesn't last long as Kylie grabs her opponent and puts her in the stretch muffler. Alia makes the ropes and flattens Stain with the forearm Baszler was teaching her backstage. That's short-lived though, as Kyrie heads into a finishing sequence after the interceptor. After the interceptor, does spare. Deciding elbow, free instant elbow. Saint finally goes for the cover, but puts Alia up at it too. She locks in a submission finish and arches her over to the stair, Queen of Spades. The stare down continues after with Baszler holding up her belt as Saint poses at the ring post. I like this. I thought this was a really good match. Not a really good match. NXT really knows how to use a women's division, and it makes me proud. It makes me proud to be a fan of women's wrestling as well. And a video package for the North American title match starts with a recap of Adam Cole's year in NXT before segueing into a highlight reel of Ricochet. It recaps Cole's claim that his opponent might be as good or even great, but he's not special like he is. Ricochet vows to wipe AC's name from the belt and bring honor to it by defending it every night. Something he says Cole is failing to do. And then Velveteen Dream enters for a promo. He responds to fans by chanting his name with a laugh and says them cheering him is funny, just like EC3. He mockingly says EC3 is so smart, funny, and charming, just like the fans. He had the Dream's curiosity, but now he has something money can't buy that no one wants. He has Velveteen's attention. He made an enemy out of the Dream, and this Saturday it'll be Dream over. EC3 is there, marching down the ramp with a mic in hand. He says, "So this is what it sounds like when Dope is crying, makes fun of Velveteen's fanny pack. He knows what Dream is trying to do and warns him not to. He's trying to get in his head, and it's a scary place. And he builds condos in people's heads. Dream's head is a real fixer upper, but by the time he's talking this up, it's time to fight. EC3 is here to whack up victory after victory after Dream cuts him off and again says Takeover will be Dream over. EC3 says they don't have to wait until Saturday and starts taking off his shirt. Dream removes his fanny pack and then throws his denim vest at EC3 and then cheap shots him, but before Velvet and Jim can put EC3 down, however, he slips free and hits the fireman's carry cutter. He started down a day's Dream before sliding out of the ring. Wow, I like this. This is just amazing between EC3 and Velvet Dream. Beautifully well done, both good promos from Velvet Dream and EC3. I'm liking this build. I think this is one of the best builds at NXT so far. However, I still think the number one field is the Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano field. Nothing tops that. But anyway, this was just as great. Hats up to both men. I like EC3 and I like Robert and Jim. The field is just amazing. NXT is amazing. And the Kathy Kelly special edition of WWE is now shown as Kelly breaks down the footage of Aleister Black's attack and lists the suspects. The main event gets a video package. Amos said the recap of their first two matches. Johnny Gargano says in Chicago. All he say was hatred, and that's why Tommaso Ciampa won. As Ciampa's NXT title win is shown, Tommaso says he's replaced his former partner. This builds up to a pretty epic crescendo as you'd expect. You should watch it. I'll be posting. And then we see Viata Caballero inhabiting her injury as the PC's Pussy tells her she'll be back soon. Peter will defend his UK title against Zach Gibson next week. And then the main event, I think, Tyler Bate defeated Wyatt Strong via pinfall following Tyler Driver 97. Both men are accompanied by the partners, and after a stare down, Tyler charges that the bound managed to fight off not only Waddy but an apron sneak attack by Kyle Waddy, but Strong catches him in midair before dropping him with a backbreaker. He targets the lower back with a stretch that gets a near fall of another backbreaker. Tyler hits a headbutt and starts a video exchange holding his own foot. A while before Strong stuns him with a loud chop. He fights up a superplex and gets it back for diving up. Another exchange ends with a bang. And Tyler, whose body would explode and lands a running SSB-42. Strong slides out of an airplane spin can stop, but a Wadi head down and hits a hiding suplex for another near fall. Another dust step leads to a Wadi getting bait in the stronghold, but Tyler rolls him up. A flurry leads to an attempted end of Hardick, but Beta lands on his feet, and after a lariat is countered, Bate attempts for a crucifix cover and hits the rebound lariat and flies to the floor for when Strong rolls out. Owadi hops on the apron to distract them from the follow-up finish attempt, but Trent pulls him down. Things break down from there. Then after a striking rolling kick, he hits the finisher. Undisputed Era stalks up the ramp with mustache Martin celebrates in the ring. We get music from the video cut of Rundown Packs for Takeover to close the show. Wait. Hello, I'm in MAM. What's up, buddy? Shout out to you. Anyway, I would rate this NXT 9 out of 10, 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, and an A triple plus. Shout out to Ahmed. Man, how are you, buddy? Anyway, I will be back here tomorrow night to do an Impact Wrestling video, and I will be doing my NXT Takeover Booking 4 predictions and my SummerSlam predictions. There will be live reactions to NXT Takeover Booking 4. Comment down below, and there will be SummerSlam live reactions this Sunday. You could watch NXT Takeover Booking 4 and SummerSlam live on the WWE Network for $9.99, and it's free to new subscribers. Sign up for the WWE Network because if you don't have the WWE Network, you're missing out. Anyway, hello, it's me, Scott. Anyway, I'm tough. Anyway,